sophisticated. We're automated and overpopulated. We're all fish in a stream, swimming towards a vicious dream. Don't you know we're the walking dead? Our lives were meant to be this bleak. Somehow they got into our heads. We're wide awake, yet still asleep. We're the walking dead. Fear and hatred, dull and jaded. It's all been debated and manipulated. Nothing's ever as it seems. We're bound to believe everything they scream. Don't you know we're the walking dead? Our lives were meant to be this bleak. Somehow they got into our heads. We're wide awake, yet still asleep. We're the walking dead. We're the walking dead.
YouTube, what's going on, man? This is the first episode of Shoot the Half, the podcast. It's your host, co-host, CJ Brand. Over here we got,
Snow and Jay, what's up, everybody?
sir, yes,
We're
sir.
getting ready to do these predictions for SummerSlam. SummerSlam is today. Today's Thursday, so SummerSlam is Saturday, and it's not looking like a good show. Minus, well, at least on the Raw side, it looks like trash. The Monday Night
Oh,
Raw side
WWE
looks like
trash.
So SmackDown's carrying this card, basically. But we just gonna get right into it. Follow us on all the social media tags you see. You can follow CJ on Twitter at CJ Brand. You can follow me on Twitter at It's Nolan J, and you can follow the podcast on Twitter at STH_podcast.
Yes, sir,
And
yes,
we're gonna
sir.
get into it.
Man,
So,
let's go
we
and
got
get
our
it
first
breaking
match
down in
here.
here. Let's go and start off with the matches, I guess. Let's
First
go and
match,
see.
Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal, bro.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I've been telling you already. I'm like, bro, they need to get Drew off the. I don't even want to see him there. They need to give him the Braun Strowman treatment. Like, take him away. Like, we don't need him, bro. He done had back-to-back championship matches. I mean, it's just like, I'm happy that they finally took him out, but it's like this match is going to lead him to another championship match. I already know it. I mean, it's common sense. It's Vince McMahon and Bruce.
That's at the fault of the company themselves anyway, because they haven't built up really anybody on. This match actually could have had some potential, believe it or not. I mean, Drew McIntyre and Jinder Mahal, they got some history, especially with 3MB, even though it was goofy. They could have actually, made that a serious storyline. And then too, like, Drew got the spot at Money in the Bank over Jinder Mahal too. Like, so and it didn't make sense because they were like, Drew McIntyre couldn't contend for the championship while Bobby Lashley was champion. So why is he in the Money in the Bank match? But instead they wanted to build him over a doggone sword because reasons. And also Beer and Shanky or Hanky, whatever their names is, they're banned from ringside. So that's that.
I don't get the sword thing. I mean,
yeah,
I feel like that I'm watching two kids fight over a sword. That's what it feels like, man. It's like, we got the big bad, the ex-WWE champion, the so-called guy that ran. I mean, he took over WWE pretty much during the pandemic era, but then we got Tribal Chief.
Yeah, it just kind of fell flat after a while, man.
Yeah.
It just, believe it or not, that's how it is with a lot of babyface championship reigns in WWE. Like, he got the crowning moment that was crazy, and then Kofi, when he won, that was cool. And then, what happened? Oh yeah,
that was a waste. I'm not gonna lie, that was a waste of a championship run for him. Just to have Brock Lesnar come in and tear him up pretty much in like 5 seconds, bro. That was just like that was worse than when we seen at WrestleMania. Whenever The Rock was he rock bottom Eric Rowan and won in under 6 seconds, I think, or something like that.
But I mean, that's different. That really had no significance. That was for a championship with Kofi and Brock.
What was the point of it, though? Is what I'm saying. Like, what is the purpose of this? You got this scrawny dude, Kofi Kingston, who is, he finally becomes the head of WWE, well, the face of WWE, I should say, because he got the belt. This will get squashed by the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
Right.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Next match.
Oh wait, bro, so who do you think is gonna win that match?
Oh, I didn't even say who I thought was gonna win. Drew McIntyre. I mean, it's Drew? Easy dub. Drew McIntyre. It's just it's because fans want him out the title picture, and they just kind of gave him something to do. Like I said, this match is gonna be trash. It should start off the crowd. Get out the way. Nobody cares.
I ain't looking forward to the match for real, but surprisingly, I'm gonna go with Jinder, and the reason why is because Jinder has never won against him yet. So I think they're gonna pull something and make Jinder. I think they kind of sort of trying to give Jinder another boost, even though they just fired one of his lackeys. But I think they're gonna make him. I don't know. I just feel like they're gonna try to put him back in that. Yeah, it was one of the tall guys that he was running with. It was dumb. He was on Raw 1 week, and then the next day, it was when they doing the SmackDown releases. They released him. I got to figure out what dude's name was, but I'm going to have to look that up a little bit later because I don't know what dude's name was, but he was big, and they just released him. Right. I think he was on the Giant. It was Giant Az. That's who it was, Giant Az. Yeah, that's what that dude was. I think he wasn't he running with Jinder.
He's talking about Commander Aziz. That's the guy who was with Apollo Crews. He wasn't released.
No. It's somebody else. Let me see if I can find him.
Somebody else. Yeah, he. I don't even think that dude even hit TV, bro.
I could have sworn that he was on the show with them, but I guess I'm tripping or whatever.
That guy even made it to NXT.
Wow. Well,
yeah.
So go ahead and exclude that, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next match. We done with the 3MB 2 million.
Next match we got is the United States Championship. Sheamus defended the title against Damian Priest. Then I'm going with Damian Priest. This is the easy one. Sheamus has held that title for a long time. It feels like I'm tired of the face. The face fans give me is okay. I don't like the bar fight. Okay, well, I think Raw is just so bad. I don't care at this point. Yeah,
that's true.
He wears the face mask, and I mean that's okay. I guess I think he actually broke his nose, so I guess that made. I guess I made a good use of that. It fell into the storyline, and then the gimmick he's going with now is like the Irish bar fighter. So I guess that's cool because when he comes out, the AR graphics come up of the
AR graphics. That's probably the best thing that they got on Raw right now is just the AR graphics. I'm not gonna lie, that's about the best thing they got. But yeah, man, honestly, I feel like that they need to do better with the championship belt. So if they put on, I want Sheamus to win. And the reason why is because Damian doesn't deserve a championship belt like that because that belt has no potential. Send him back to NXT. Well, I mean, Damian Priest can hang. I think
he's in a good spot on the mid card. It's just the fact that this dude is still you got a match with the Miz at SummerSlam, yet you over here. I mean, not the Miz. You got a match with Sheamus at SummerSlam, yet you over here. Playing around with the Miz and John Morrison, like, bro, we've seen that match a million times since the pandemic. Like, nobody wants to see that anymore. Like,
I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, I'm gonna go with Sheamus because it's Vince McMahon, and you never would know. So I'm gonna go with Sheamus. I just don't see. I feel like that this is gonna happen. I feel like that. The Miz and Morrison are going to interrupt that match and cost them the belt, and it's just going to egg on more to they feud or whatever they got going on.
But it's not building to nothing.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense, but it makes sense because
I can see that happening. But I can see that happening. The only thing is they're building more for, like I told you before we started recording, they're building more for Miz versus Morrison. I think that match would be good if they go back, and this is back to when I was. Like before, I was like, kid. I was a kid, man. I remember the night they did John Morrison versus the Miz, and it was like John was his contract was up with WWE, right? And the Miz rammed him into the the WWE logo, bro. And that, man, they need to pull off of that. They need to capitalize off that, bro. I don't think they ever will anymore. But
so, how do you feel about their gimmick that they're doing right now with the moist one?
Trash.
I didn't know that they were really taking this serious until I watched one of the matches. I'm like, they really got super soakers out here and they spraying people. Like, did you see that scene what they did with Omos?
Yeah,
I was like, bro, what? Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I feel like that.
It's corny because they're taking it from the word, the Ebonics term drip.
And that's one of their favorite words that they got right now. Seth Rollins is a drip god. Before Buddy Murphy got released, he was a drip god himself as well, I guess. And now we got the moist wanted drippers. It makes no sense. But I feel like this personally, I think that if Damian Priest win, you know what? I would say this. I want Sheamus to win. However, for storyline purposes, I feel like the WWE would do this. I think that they'll make Damian Priest win. And I feel like what they're going to do then is probably put Miz Morrison versus Damian Priest in the triple threat match, perhaps, for that championship belt. I'm like, that's what they probably would do. And if they don't do that, then here goes some more corny stuff that they probably going to do. A freaking handicap match. And that's how them two would get into it.
And they'll probably do what they did with Miz and Morrison versus Braun Strowman that one year where it was like 2-on-1 for the title. It was so dumb.
Yeah. So next match.
But moving on, next match, Edge versus Seth Rollins. Actually, I'm excited for this match. I think they're gonna do a couple different matches. I think this will be like the first of a few matches. They'll probably do like 3 of them, from now. That'll give Seth Rollins something to do and Edge something to do while they build for Rollins versus Reigns. Whenever they do that, that might happen.
You think Rollins and Reigns is gonna go again?
They're clearly building for it. They at Money in the Bank after after Seth beat up Edge after the Edge Reigns match, he was in Roman's face hollering about
But he is a tribal chief, bro. He gonna look at him like, bro, get out my face. He gonna pick his finger up.
It doesn't matter. Seth is getting screwed out every time, so he's gotta deal with Edge. After he takes care of Edge, he's going for Roman, and that'll probably, if it doesn't happen towards the end of this year, I can see it happening at either the Rumble or WrestleMania.
Okay, so after this match, because I'm
gonna go. They don't do Rock versus Reigns. Go ahead.
We gonna hold that one off. I like that. You already know that. That's what I want. That's exactly what I want. So, all right. So check this out. Let's say, for instance, we got Edge versus Rollins. Now, who do you think is gonna win that match and why?
Edge.
You think Edge is gonna win?
Yes.
All right. Why do you think he's gonna win that?
He's lost every match he's been in this year, except for the Royal Rumble match.
Yeah. I'm looking at that too, man. I'm just like,
Seth Rollins can suffer a loss.
Yeah, but I feel like that if Edge wins, the Edge is going back to Roman Reigns.
No,
it makes perfect sense.
Edge is going to win. Seth will be pissed that he lost. Edge goes back. This is how they're going to do the 2 or 3 matches with each other. 50-50 booking.
Okay, all right. So if let's say, for instance, this happens, Edge wins. He's done. He's going to be done with Rollins because Rollins cost him the match. That's when Edge may be able to, depending on what happens between, Team Cena or Team Roman. I don't know. I just feel like something sketchy gonna happen. I can see what you're coming from, where they're gonna have like 15 chapters of Edge versus Rollins. Extreme Rules coming up after SummerSlam, right? Or what pay-per-view is that?
I think they are doing Extreme Rules.
They keep switching up, so I don't know. I know they're moving Royal Rumble to February's now.
The schedule's been messed up, but Royal Rumble's going to be at the start. It's not going to be that bad of a deal because they're doing the New Year's Day pay-per-view.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with I'm gonna go with Rollins on that one, and I feel like that what you said. If Rollins win the match, he's gonna go ahead and go fight Roman, and Edge is gonna cost him the match at Extreme Rules. I just feel like something like that gonna happen, and the reason why I guess it's like this is because we've seen this stuff happen multiple times. It's bad booking on their end, and it's sick. It's sickening. Like It's just sick.
Here's why I think they'll do Edge and Rollins at Extreme Rules. It can be a gimmick match.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say they know. See, WWE knows that we don't want to see no gimmicks.
Versus Edge in an Extreme Rules match.
But then we just going right back to the same old, stuff we seen last year with Randy Orton and Rollins doing didn't they do Last Man Standing at Extreme Rules, or was that? Do they even do TLC anymore?
Nah, you mean Randy versus Edge, the Last Man Standing at WrestleMania.
There we go. That's what I meant. Yeah. Oh, that was at WrestleMania.
Yeah, the greatest wrestler ever. Everybody forgot about that.
I'm thinking about something else. I'm thinking about that backstage match they had. It wasn't really backstage, but it was during the pandemic era. I believe it was Extreme Rules. I think so. When they did the Last Man Standing and Edge won that match.
That was the WrestleMania match. That was Last Man Standing.
That was this pandemic got me messed up. 36.
Edge versus Randy Orton in the PC where they were on top of the truck and Edge hit the
I got you. Okay, yeah, that was that one because
and he dropped the L-bomb and they bleeped it out. That was kind of funny.
All right, yeah, I got you. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I see it now. I'm like, wait a minute, wasn't that Extreme Rules? But now I see, yeah, it's coming back into my mouth.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So I got Rollins on that match. Just because
I got Edge, he's got Rollins, but our next match is the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, the Usos versus the Mysterios. This is kind of obvious. The Usos aren't losing the titles. They're just not. They're just not.
Honestly, I agree with you. Usos is going to win that match. But have you heard the new reports out so far that Roman wants Naomi to join and acknowledge him? Can you see that happening?
She's not doing nothing. And matter of fact, she's on the SummerSlam commercials.
Are you serious?
Yes. So honestly, if they bring her out at SummerSlam, that's cool because she's not doing nothing on Monday Night Raw anyway.
But see, the thing is, if they bring out Naomi, then what's next for her? I mean, she can go. Now I'm not gonna lie, that would be tough. But why would he? So if he goes for Naomi, you said what?
She's the next heel. I mean, if
she needs to be heel.
This isn't my prediction. This isn't my prediction for the women's match. But if you have Bianca go over Sasha again, you could take the title off of her with Naomi and let Naomi join the Bloodline.
I want Naomi to join the Bloodline before she even get that title match. Honestly, I love heel Naomi is so much better. I think the reason why they stopped giving her the heel moments and just because her mic skills ain't all that. I feel like that's what really messed him up. But Team Bad, that was that team, bro. That was that team.
I like Team Bad.
That was beautiful and dangerous, bro. That was that.
And then the Street Profits took their thieves.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm going with the Usos on this one. They're also teasing Dominic breaking off from Ray. Just like on SmackDown last week, he was like, Dad, I don't really need your help and stuff like that. And this is recorded on Thursday night. It's going up Saturday. So if I feel like they're going to do something else on SmackDown tomorrow. They'll tease for that break off,
Right. So. Right. Yeah. I can see that happening too. I mean, I think it's about time for him to, break off. The tag team stuff is getting boring. I want to see a real tag team, man, because the Mysterios, they're not a real tag team. They're literally just a father trying to teach his son. It's stupid. It is stupid.
It worked. Yeah, they had a good match.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to see this. It's like we see Rey Mysterio doing this little 619. Then we got his big old son. Oh, Linky, he dude lengthy as hell. Doing the 619. Like, no, I don't want to see that no more. It's like, I get it, but I feel like that in order for Dominic to be successful, they need to branch him off and promote him how they was going to do it at first, making him the top babyface of SmackDown. It's simple.
The top babyface of SmackDown?
That's what. Well, actually, they said they was gonna make him the top babyface at WWE and whole. That's how he was advertised before.
I can't see that. I just can't see that with Dominic.
Look at him. He can't be a heel.
I can't see him being a heel, but I can't see him being a top babyface. I can see him maybe running the mid cards.
Bro, that's I've been hearing top baby. I'm not saying top like meaning as in top of the card. I'm just saying he's gonna be the strongest baby face in WWE. jobbing,
that means he's gonna
don't
literally.
matter.
I'm going to be funny, but compared to some of these other builds of these guys, that dude, he's kind of still got baby fat on him, man. Like, let me do a look. Let me look. Because last time I checked, Dominic Mysterio, man.
Hey,
he wrestled. Let's see, does he wrestle? He wrestles in this shirt because he got baby fat, bruh.
It don't matter, man. It really don't matter. I mean, it's Vince McMahon. That's how he wants to book it. Well, I'm sorry. I won't even keep saying Vince only. It's Bruce. It's too. Exactly right. It's both of them, man. That's what I've been hearing. Well, this is what I heard when he first, came into WWE. They wanted to make him, the top of the baby face. But I mean, that's what he looked like. He looked like a baby, like you said. He got baby fat on him. I mean, we don't need to see him with his shirt off or anything. Let him be him. I ain't even, trying to body shame nobody because I'm big as hell. So. But I mean,
it's all good.
Right. Let him do him.
Vince likes his big dudes, is what I mean. Vince likes his big guys. Yeah. So I mean, can you see like him with the Universal title on like that? I don't know.
Oh heck no. That's why I go back to saying that when I say top babyface, not meaning as in he's going to be up there in championship ranks, meaning as in he's going to be, when you think of WWE, who is the nicest guy on the roster. They want you to look at Dominic Mysterio. That's what I've been told. But I mean, I'm going with the Usos with that match because I think it's time for the Mysterios to break off. They really should be bringing in Bobby Roode and Robert Roode and his partner Dolph Ziggler. Even though they should break up, but then on the top of that, they shouldn't break up because they got something nice going for themselves. They really, honestly, if I can be honest, they need to break off and go to AEW. I just want to see some professional wrestling in WWE and not no more gimmicks. I'm tired of the gimmicks. So if we're going to break off for Summerslam right quick, because I want to talk about the gimmicks that's really been pissing me off. And that's Mr. I'm broke, Baron Corbin. I'm tired of it.
What's wrong with that?
It makes no sense, bro. Come on now. You've been the quote unquote king. What have you been the king of WWE for like well over a year now? Probably it's going over almost 2 years as King Corbin.
Exactly. And
you bankrupt, bro, because you lost the dang on crown. You bankrupt that fast.
He built his life around that crown. So he lost the crown means he lost everything.
How?
It's working. It's not boring. It's actually goofy.
It's not boring at all, but I'm tired of it because there's no build to it. We basically WWE got some broke guy running around talking about, I need $100,000. What the hell do you need $100,000 to do? What do you want it for? And then you asking the fans for $1,000?
Everything just got repossessed.
How? How does everything get repossessed?
Because he can't afford it.
How? No, that's what I'm saying, bro. You cannot be the king.
Because he lost the crown, bro. So he went down everything. But I get what you mean.
In that case, that means when he lost his king, when he lost his king crown, in that crown, it must have had his bank statements, all that stuff, everything he owned in that crown.
The crown was everything to him. So he lost everything.
I don't like it.
But they're going to Vegas, so they could pull a storyline where he goes and gambles or something like that, and he scores money.
Oh, and did you also hear that he's now Mr. Money in the Bank?
No, he's not.
Yeah, bro, they literally said that he is Mr. Money in the Bank because
they said that you can't do that. They said that he didn't win. He didn't win.
Okay, and you remember when we got scammed from Miss Money in the Bank, bro? Here in St. Louis, what did they do on the next night's show? They gave Carmella the freaking briefcase again, unscammed. Like what type of? Shout out to JD. I don't care, bro. Like I said, JD, you was right. Summer scam, bro. I'm finna go buy the man T-shirt and wear it to the freaking place. This is ridiculous. Baron Corbin is a scammer. He not broke.
Moving on, bro. Moving on. Our next match was the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Oh my
Bianca Belair defends against Sasha Banks. If you ask me, this needs to be the co-main. I get it. The main event SmackDown. They don't want to do 2 SmackDown matches back to back. But honestly, this should be the co-main. But obviously, they're gonna do the co-main. Let the co-main event be the Raw Women's title.
You gonna mean they're gonna put them on the pre-show, right? Kickoff, right?
The Raw match, the Raw Women's title match. I wish.
No, I'm talking about Bianca Belair and Sasha. They on the kick show, bro.
No, Heck no, that needs to be the co-main event, bro.
It's not worth it.
This one, honestly, I can't really. It's hard, honestly.
So that'll be
hard.
dumb. That'll be dumb if they put them at the thing. I mean, I know who's gonna win the match. I mean, it's obvious Bianca gonna win the match, and then here come Becky Lynch coming out, pointing to her, talking, "Oh yeah, it's my turn." Like,
that doesn't make sense, CJ.
You know why it doesn't make sense?
One. Becky's on Raw. She never lost the title. Technically, she had to give it up because she was pregnant.
She was on Raw. She's coming back. She can do what she wanted to do. Her husband is on SmackDown,
bro.
Right? Yeah.
Yes, but bro.
So why would they split them up?
Bro, they're getting ready to do the draft. Seth could just go over to Monday Night Raw.
My point exactly. It don't matter. It doesn't matter.
And they might, and that'll probably happen after they do Seth versus Roman.
It's WWE, man. You don't know. That's why I come with these random things, because it's WWE booking. You don't know what's going to happen. You never will know what's going to happen unless it's a match repeat, such as Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor. If that match was actually going to happen, Roman Reigns won. Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. We knew Daniel Bryan was going to lose the match. It's Roman Reigns. It's a tribal chief. He just started. I mean, we know this is going to happen. Like, but anyway,
back to the women, bro.
I'm going with.
I'm a lot of
Sasha Banks winning. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with Sasha Banks winning that, but I don't want to.
I can see both of them winning, but Sasha just came back after being gone. We saw this match coming right after. I knew they were going to do this at SummerSlam as soon as Bianca won at WrestleMania. Yeah. I knew it.
Trash. And then on top of that was a horrible.
I knew this match would go again at SummerSlam. Right before the match even was announced with Mania. I just knew it. You could just tell by the way the story.
When she came back on the show, I was like, "Yep, SummerSlam."
Yeah. But I mean, we all saw that. We saw that months in advance.
As soon as we heard her song load up,
Sasha just came back. So you do Sasha. I think she'd go over, but at the same time, they haven't really built up anybody to contend against her. You know. Now, if that's how you want to bring Becky in and put her on SmackDown, then that's how you do that. Have Sasha go over Belair, but I don't know, man.
Because my thing is this: if Becky is to come, which they said that she would be in attendance, I don't know if that means she's going to be in the crowd or she's going to be backstage. I've been hearing both.
Why would she be in the crowd? It is going to make sense.
Why was John Cena in the crowd at WrestleMania? Why was John Cena in the crowd at WrestleMania? Why was Ronda Rousey in the crowd at WrestleMania?
Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania 31. She was just a special guest, right? She was still with UFC.
Becky Lynch just had a baby.
She's a special guest at WWE right now. Cena was there. John Cena was there to sell the Undertaker storyline. Becky Lynch being there, they're gonna ruin your possible biggest pop of the night.
But the conversation we had earlier, it comes to this with CM Punk and AEW ruining everything so far with the
Punk's getting a loud reaction regardless, dude.
Okay, same thing with Becky Lynch then. If she can be in attendance, right?
She just sits there in the crowd all night. That's not gonna get you a pop.
You know, they ain't gonna worry, but she's gonna be out there just for the women's match and call it a day. They don't let them sit out there all day with the security.
Okay, we'll touch on Becky on the Raw Women's Championship. But the SmackDown Women's Championship, I'm gonna have to go with Sasha, bro. I'm gonna have to go with Sasha. Though it's a hard pick. I can see both. I can see either of them winning, honestly.
I can see this happening. I want to say Bianca. I want to say Sasha will win, but I'm tired of seeing her winning because she wins the belts and she gets rid of them. WWE books her to win and she lose not even a month later, 2 days later, probably. I want to see this happen. Since Keith Lee is back, I wanted to see Miriam come out. Now she's really not is worth title picture, but I'm saying
you're talking about Monday Night Raw, or is she with SmackDown?
Mia is SmackDown. Mia is SmackDown because she was on Raw, but she got drafted to SmackDown quietly. I remember what they did with her. So Keith Lee is back. This is her time. They need to bring out new talent. He want new people to come out. Here you go. But really, what they should have done for SummerSlam, a scam, is made each women's championship match honestly more than 2 contenders. I mean, we'll get on the Raw. That's something trash. I feel like it should have been Bianca versus Sasha Banks, but I feel like they need one more person to make it an epic match. I don't want to see Bianca. I don't want to see Sasha Banks fight again. She can't wrestle anymore. I mean,
Wait a minute. Sasha versus Bianca writes itself, bro. And it's still a big match. It's gonna sell tickets.
But why do we want to see that again? It's the same thing with Charlotte Flair. We see her in every match.
Because Sasha wants to avenge herself, bro. She wants to see if she could do it again and actually this time win.
Okay, so she does it. She wins the belt and she loses the next night. What was the point? It's to say, oh yeah, I'm right there with Charlotte. I'm a 16-time. No, nobody cares about you.
I hate how WWE books everything like having 16 championships is good. Like you have to lose it 16 times.
When Cena, you good. You John Cena, he's good. Ric Flair, they're good. And the reason why is because they've been in WWE for a long time. Now for Charlotte to have 11 championships,
she just
for you to have that many right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and move on right to them. I got Bianca.
Right, because our next match is the Raw Women's Championship.
He got Sasha. So let's go ahead and go
our next match, the Raw Women's Championship. Nikki Trash versus Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley.
I'm sorry.
Rhea Ripley,
hold
man.
on, bro. I am almost a superhero. Remember? I am almost a superhero.
Let's start off with Rhea Ripley first. She is. Oh, they just messed her up.
It don't make sense because they don't know what they want to do with her. They don't know if she should be heel or face.
They pulled the trigger on her too fast.
Oh,
they pulled the trigger on her way too fast.
I say send her back to the UK, NXT UK. She don't need to be on the main roster.
Now I think we forgot about Asuka too, bro.
What is she doing?
I don't know. I feel like Asuka would. You could send Asuka to SmackDown for real.
She doesn't.
I think Asuka
should go ahead.
We go over Charlotte. Charlotte's trash. Charlotte's just trash.
I mean,
you want to talk about trash? I could have won the match, but I almost won the match.
Because I'm a superhero. I'm sorry. I'm almost a superhero. You listen here, WWE. Whatever you say and whatever AEW say, I'm almost a superhero. Not a superhero, but I'm almost. It makes no sense.
It's so trash, bro.
How do you come from being from Team Sanity, meaning you coming from this dark team to becoming a jolly A.S.H?
I'm just glad that I got to see Nikki Cross live before she went to this junk, because when I saw her live, she came out with the whole Sanity gimmick and her old theme song and everything.
Yes.
I'm just glad that I'm just glad, and I'm also kind of relieved that I didn't go to the Charlotte, North Carolina event, because the main event was supposed to be Charlotte Flair versus they were supposed to do like Charlotte versus like Nikki or something like that, but Charlotte didn't show up, and everybody in Charlotte, North Carolina was chanting for her. Man, it was so funny.
All right, but let's go back to Rhea right quick, because she's a whole different. That Rhea Ripley. I don't know what happened. She went through so much change.
Roster, like you said, they didn't know what they wanted to do with her.
She went from so much change from NXT UK. I loved her in NXT. First of all, I love NXT UK. If you want some real professional wrestling in WWE, go watch NXT UK. I don't think Vince is going to touch that, because that is such a big deal for them. So the second that Vince touches NXT UK, NXT brand is officially gone. NXT itself, the United States version, that's done, but NXT UK, that's still professional wrestling right there. That's not World Wrestling Entertainment. That's NXT professional wrestling. I don't care what nobody say. I know Walter about to lose soon, but I hope not. But anyway, Rhea, from the first day I seen her, she was a person I was like, who the hell is you? Why do you look like this? Because she looked like that. She looked like that she's been on Raw already, and then they just sent her to UK. But I've realized that's her development. She developed into some hardcore champion. When she first showed up on the regular NXT, I was like, oh, she's a bad MF. Like, I messed with her and I was rooting for her to get that belt and everything, but now we on Raw. You give her the belt. You tell a heel to smile more, but now she lost the belt, but now she's a face wearing black makeup and black clothing with black stuff. What sense does this make? Why is she wearing makeup?
He was a face in NXT with the gothic gimmick or whatever, and made it work. But
She should have stayed in the Gothic gimmick they should not. Well, she's still in the Gothic gimmick, but you can't be. I don't think you can be a face with Gothic gimmick on. Gothic people, we know them.
Like I said, they made it work in NXT.
But was she a face in NXT?
Yes, I just said that, bro.
All right. Was her wrestling style better in NXT or Raw?
Oh, bro, NXT, duh.
And that's where it comes to, because you can do. I don't care what you do. She can be Gothic. She can be face. It comes down to what you're doing in that ring, and what she did in the ring in NXT. It proved to her that I'm here. I can be a face while I'm wearing all my black makeup and I'm wearing this Gothic stuff. But in this ring, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, that's what I'm looking for. But when you went to Raw, you brought the entrance, but your move said, I gotta go. So it's like, what happened? But that's the main roster treat. That's Raw and SmackDown.
Our next match.
Who do you think is going to win the match? I'm asking. Who do you think is winning that
match?
Oh,
I keep forgetting to say this, bro.
I'm going with Charlotte.
Yeah, going with Charlotte. Just so you can do the Becky return.
Yeah, I think it's Charlotte. I mean,
unless you bring Becky back as a heel, but regardless, she's getting a babyface pop.
Well, they said that Becky, when she comes back, she's not coming back fully. She's going to make her appearance on SummerSlam no matter what they say, but she's coming back in the fall. So I'm thinking what they should do is let Charlotte win, or even let Nikki win the match. And then I need Asuka to get that belt back and start that feud right there. Since Becky gave her the belt anyway. I want that. That's what we need to happen.
Yeah, maybe you have Asuka return at SummerSlam.
I could have sworn I just seen her on TV, but I guess that was an advertisement. I swear, I guess that was an advertisement. Yeah, let's go to the next match, because WWE pissing me off.
Who you going with? You going with Charlotte?
Yeah, I'm going with Charlotte on that match.
Okay, we're going with Charlotte. Our next match, Help Us Jesus.
Yes, help us.
This is the piss break match. I'm literally, me and CJ are going to the theaters to see this match. See this show.
Yeah.
I'm literally going to get a refill on my soda on Saturday when this match happens. Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie.
Not even Eva Marie. We all know who's gonna fight that match. It's gonna be Doudrop.
No, is it? I think it's actually supposed to be Eva this time.
Yeah, Eva was supposed to make her debut match, but she debuted Doudrop. There we go, Doudrop, not Doudrop, but Doudrop. And then she went from she had a better name in NXT UK. Like, come on.
I think this is gonna build. I think this, if they don't do it at SummerSlam, they'll do it the Raw after SummerSlam. The Doudrop split from Eva Marie, and she's gonna beat her. I'm gonna pick Alexa Bliss, obviously. Alexa beats down Eva. Eva somehow blames it on Doudrop, and she goes to smack her, but Doudrop catches Eva's hand, and then she lays her out with her finishing move or whatever. And then Doudrop, is it Doudrop or Doudrop?
I think it's Doudrop. I think it is Doudrop.
She grabs the mic and she said that's not her name. She's like, my name is Piper Niven, and then she get a good reaction.
If she does that, that's good. But she doesn't need to be on the main roster either. She doesn't fit anywhere on the main roster right now because
this is all how you book her for real. Because she's obviously playing the sympathetic heel.
But the Divas, I'm sorry, not the Divas, the women's division isn't even there. Like, they have nobody. Yeah,
they don't have a women's division. So why would you send her back to NXT? You don't have anybody on your women's division.
No, send her back to NXT UK. That's where she belongs in UK. That's where she came from. She's a UK person. Like, that's where she should have stayed. They should never brought her up. Same thing with Toni Storm. They need to send her to NXT. Let her get that belt first. And then bring her to the main roster. They just jump ship.
Yeah, well, she up there now. She can hang. She's a blonde. She can hang.
I love her. She. You seen her finish?
They need to go ahead and bring her on out, because I don't think she has been on there since she had that one match. That's about it.
But so I think that another good stuff, something good that they could do, because they have potential. Because they dropped the ball on Liv Morgan. I don't know what happened. I was convinced that she won that match and Money in the Bank. But they dropped it out. But I feel like that what's going to happen next, since we are in the WWE going bankrupt moment, I think Liv Morgan. I'm just saying they releasing too many people. I feel like Liv Morgan gonna be next.
They're streamlining for a sale, bro.
He said what?
They're streamlining to sell the company.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like Liv Morgan is next on the chop list.
God, bankrupt. Dude.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I mean, it makes sense to me because they don't have. I don't know. WWE is weird. I just don't know what they're gonna do because they say they're gonna release more talent. So who are they releasing? Because I don't even know why. What is his name? Tamira, or whoever that one guy is that was in a ninja outfit running for the 24/7 championship.
Akira Tozawa.
Yeah, there we go. Takira Tozawa, whatever name is. Name tongue twister. Why is he still in WWE? What's up with that? What are you doing? Why is the whole 205 Live still here? Like, drop the whole
It's
brand.
actually kind of a racist gimmick. I think I don't know if he's exactly Japanese. I think he's Chinese. I don't know. I don't know if he's Japanese or Chinese.
You see what
he's Japanese. He's Japanese.
You see what Vince McMahon said no. was John Cena hit that ugly walk.
Oh yeah, keep it up.
For real, like I don't know, man.
But moving on, our next match. We saw this match coming a mile away, but it's not a bad thing. We just saw it coming. Next match, the Raw Tag Team Championships. And I think it's kind of obvious who's going over here. Oh, but we got AJ Styles and Omos, Jordan O'Maba defending against Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, bro. That's whatever they used to call him.
I was sure like, who the heck is the WWE champion? I think that I'm kind of once they drop the belts for good. I think Omos is going to get released. He has no single. I don't see him being a singles competitor unless they partner him up with Apollo because they didn't say he's from Nigeria?
Yeah, he's Nigerian or African or something like that.
And what they should have done, I don't know who the hell Commander Aziz is for real, but Omos should have been his guy.
He's Nigerian.
Omos has a better look than Commander Aziz or whatever his name is. So I feel like Omos should have been with Apollo. It makes more sense to me. A big ass bodyguard, both from Nigeria. More protection. But we got.
I can see it.
I didn't even know Commander Aziz was from Nigeria.
He does look off. He looks off with AJ Styles. He really
do. He really do. And AJ Styles, like you said, he got a couple more years left in him. I personally want to see him back in the WWE title reign, but I know he won't be back in there because we got Bobby right now, and Bobby versus AJ isn't a good match.
Well, I think it could work. It's something we haven't seen.
It could work, but it's going to be a squash match.
Styles a loss.
That's what I'm saying. No, it's going to be a squash.
It'll just be like AJ and Brock. AJ put up a good match with Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series.
Right, but it's still going to be a squash match no matter what. We're going to get the match. He'll lose. Go about your business. Go back to
he puts up a fight, bro.
I guess. If you say so. I don't know.
But that's a good segue. Speaking of Bobby Lashley.
Hold on, wait. With that match right there, I think that I don't see. I see Omos and them still keeping the belts. Honestly, I don't think that Randy or them.
Really?
I don't think Randy and them gonna take that title away.
Wow,
that's gonna be Riddle's first belt, right?
On the main roster, no. The United States title was his first.
Oh, you're right. I got you. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Bro,
if it happens, it happens. I don't.
It's a little too obvious.
I'm not watching the match. I don't think I want to watch that match.
You're gonna watch the match.
I'm not. First of all, let me tell you this. WWE is starting the event at 4:30 p.m. The Summerslam starts at 7 p.m. But they want us to be out of there by like 9 o'clock or 9:30 for the Pacquiao, whatever his name is. I don't watch boxing. The Manny fight.
The Manny Pacquiao fight.
Yeah, there you go. Manny Pacquiao, whatever. The guy that got beat by Floyd Mayweather.
The SummerSlam really started 4:30?
Yes, it's in the movie theater at 4:30 p.m. But it's for the kickoff show. I'm not going. I don't think I
Oh,
want
we
to
ain't
watch
coming
it.
for that.
I'm
We
like,
ain't
I
coming for
don't think
that.
I'm
They
gonna
ain't
do
gonna be
that.
doing that, but talking.
Talking all day. You should
If
have
it's
kept
if
Renee
it,
Young there, but
the
no.
show starts at 6:30 or 7. What time it start?
7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Okay, so that means we got to be out. We got to be on the road about 6.
Yeah, I would say we can go there at 5. I'm fine with going there at 5:30. I don't care.
At least as long as we up there by like 6:45,
Right.
6:50.
Most definitely so. And then I don't even know what
I mean,
match is
more like
actually on the kickoff show.
6:45, so we can get whatever we want, and especially if it's a long line, because just because the season looked like that online, like you don't know who's really gonna show up out there.
That's very true. That's very true. AMC, they had 2 tickets sold, and I looked today, them are gone. Well, let's go into the next match, which is dun dun dun.
Goldberg versus the defending WWE champion Bobby Lashley.
I want to know. I want to know if the people in the crowd, are they chanting Goldberg or are they actually chanting Oldberg?
I think they're chanting Oldberg, bro.
I say Oldberg all the time. I don't care. I'm tired of him.
And I think they piping in cheers for him too, because like when they mentioned his name, I think what was it, Chicago? The dude got booed, man. That was so weak.
Because nobody wants to see him.
Booed.
That was like 2 decades ago. We don't care about you anymore, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but we really don't. I don't care about you. I'm 20. I do not care about Goldberg. We want new talent.
It's not so much that for me. It's the fact that this dude only comes back for money. You know,
he comes
like
back for money.
He's not even here to to wrestle. He's not even here for the art of entertainment and professional wrestling. He's just here for a check. But Brock Lesnar is the same way.
Well, we'll get on Brock Lesnar after that right quick. But going back to Goldberg, I mean, he comes back for money. Now this is his demeanor now. He wants to be like MVP as of right now. Oh, I'm coming back because I want my son to see me in the ring.
Oh, you mean Rey Mysterio?
No, MVP. MVP said he came back to the Royal Rumble because his son asked him to, or either he wanted his son to see him in the ring. And that's why we have MVP in the game right now. And I'm not complaining about MVP. MVP you owe, but you don't come back and immediately get granted. You don't get the Charlotte Flair treatment, as I should say. You don't get the championship just like that. Like Mr. Goldberg, dude. Comes back. Every time he comes back, I want a championship. You got the match. Because I'm Vince McMahon. I'm going to kiss your ass. And I want all my old fans to come back and watch you fight. Hell no, we don't want it anymore. It's like, go home. Just sit down, bro. You can't wrestle. You screwed Undertaker honestly over. Like, you probably almost killed the guy in the ring. So we don't need to see it anymore. Your son doesn't even care. Obviously, because you looking at Bobby in the ring laying down as your son walking with his back turned towards everybody. Nope, he doesn't care about WWE. He doesn't care about you fighting. He knows that you're old. So just sit down. It's not worth it at this point. We don't care. If you win, it just shows that you trash and WWE ain't got no faith in their product. Cena even said it. Stop worrying about the old folks and build new talent. But no, we're gonna bring back John Cena. I'm fine with that. But the main thing I'm mad about is Goldberg. Sit down. Go work on the cars. Don't you got stuff with Ford and whatever? Just stay home, dude. We good. We good on you. It's fine. We understand what you can do. But
so you'll
never get 16-time champion. I'm going with Bobby Lashley. Oh.
Okay. I'm going with Lashley, but now it's just me going on a limb. Either way, no matter what happens, whoever wins, Big E's walking out there WWE champion. He's walking out Legion Stadium WWE champion.
Baron Corbin's gonna walk out. Baron Corbin is the Money in the Bank holder.
Oh my God.
I read too many blogs that says WWE says Baron Corbin is Money in the Bank champion.
So what you guys don't know is CJ and I had a discussion before we went live. And this guy thinks that just because Baron stole the briefcase makes him Mr. Money in the Bank.
I'm looking it up right now since you go ahead and keep on talking about it. That's fine. Go ahead. Watch
He's
this.
just not he's just not Mr. Money in the Bank. It's no, bro. No.
All right, go. I mean, like I said, I've been told, bro, that since he stole it, it's his. It's his thing. Now, I mean, now what? You know what? I'll say this is what's probably going to happen during that match. Hell, even the SmackDown belt match too, as well, because I feel like that if Biggie was to come get the belt on Raw, the New Day is going to form back together, and I don't know if WWE wants that. I don't know if WWE wants that.
He avenges the New Day by cashing on Bobby Lashley.
And what I'm thinking is going to happen is I think Baron Corbin is going to walk out there and try to cash in on somebody. But I think ultimately, like you said, Biggie may interfere. That he's going to knock Baron out and cash in on somebody. Now, if he win, I don't know. I really hope that Biggie wins. Because I'm telling you, you don't understand. I feel like CM Punk was back in AEW when Mr. Biggie won.
Wait, what?
Like, I'm talking about like the reaction. My reaction to him. It felt like CM Punk finally came back to professional wrestling when Biggie won. It was such a surprise. It was like, bro. And then his song.
Night, that's what's gonna happen on Friday night. This guy's gonna owe me $100, bro. It's been spoken into existence. I'm so sorry, CJ.
Bro, it's not gonna happen.
It's too late, bro. I've spoken into existence, bro.
We've been streaming. We've been on here for 50 minutes now. I got time to talk about CM Punk.
That's a whole nother stream, brother.
I got time to talk about Mr. Punk.
But
we gotta talk to you, Mr. Phil Brooks.
We got one more match to go. So we both agree Bobby Lashley, right?
I'm going with Bobby, but I got a feeling that they're gonna let Berg win. It's stupid. I mean,
I think what they'll do is have Bobby win. Goldberg's in the ring, you know, his son's going to get involved either way, but Goldberg's going to be in the ring, lay it all out, and his son, you know, checking on him and stuff. And then Bobby and MVP start harassing Goldberg's son, Gage. They start harassing him. And then Goldberg lays out Lashley with a spear and maybe a jackhammer or a couple spears or whatever. This is after the match.
Right.
And then they get out of the ring and they start walking to the back, and they both MVP and Lashley are laid out. Then that's when Big E's theme song hits and he comes out, because this is Thursday night. Remember, they still have time for Big E to get the briefcase back by SmackDown.
Yeah, that's true. But if it doesn't happen, then Baron is going to come out first. We're going to see exactly what we've seen on SmackDown with the dumb match, the stupid contract signing. I don't get that. I still don't get that. But I thought that's what's going to happen. Baron is going to come out, try to cash in. The referee's going to be like, you cannot cash in on me at all. And then that's when Big E would come out, take the brief, knock him down, cash in.
From last week. I mean, or Goldberg.
You said what?
Maybe Corbin eats a spear from Goldberg or Lashley.
Yeah, but now they could do that where Berg does win, and then Bobby Lashley, he does mess with Berg, and then we have them cash in, and that right there would just let Bobby Lashley finish off the New Day, because now we won't get Big E on Raw, but he will have the opportunity to go for that belt again, because he's gonna complete the New Day storyline by killing all three of them, basically. That's another alternative they probably will do.
Maybe.
But I like what you said. I got a feeling that what you did say is going to happen, most likely. So let's go ahead and go on to the last match. I got Bobby, but I got a feeling
we got the DJ coming, another Khan.
Who?
DJ Valentino Khan, whatever his name is.
Who is that? What is up with WWE Khans?
Oh no, man! I thought they'd have at least Cardi B perform since they got up. And speaking of that, okay, let me real quick before we get into our main event. I love the production they've done this year for SummerSlam. The graphics are great. The motion graphics, especially, you know what I mean.
You talking about the motion I showed you on WWE page?
No.
Okay,
Just
I'm
like
like,
the
that
graphics,
was
like the match card graphics, and then the stuff they post online to announce matches and stuff. Like the graphics have been A1 for me. I love these graphics, honestly.
yeah.
I love the aesthetic of them for some reason. It looks modern. It doesn't look corny or
Right,
goofy.
yeah. It looks like something that you want to see for sure, but yeah.
Yeah.
This
So
this is one of their
that
best
and then,
graphic shows they have so far.
yeah. What else? Oh, and then I guess I'm just a person. I'm a first a fan of the song "Up" for some reason by Cardi B, even though she's largely a trash artist.
Oh, Cardi B, I
But
love you. I ain't got nothing to do with him. It's
this
just my
dude,
co-host.
she hit and miss for me. She just hit and miss for me.
But that's how everybody is. That's how everybody is.
She hit and miss.
Nikki
Some people can
trash.
hit. J. Cole be hitting boy. Man, I don't care. J. Cole, boy. Woo.
All right, look. This WWE, they don't care about J. Cole. They want Cardi B.
I'm
But
just saying,
we got
man.
everybody else on the freaking. And then Tiffany Haddish is freaking hosting the after party for SummerSlam. Who the heck? Why?
That's in Vegas. I think that's like I don't even think that's on the network.
Why the hell is she doing something for WWE?
She's not funny to me, bro. She's not funny to me.
She need to take her ass, get her off the show. We don't want her. We don't. Who the hell is
She's
Tiffany
not
Haddish to
funny.
WWE?
Right. She's just mainstream. She only there because she get a nice check. Man, all she talk about is taking men's money. There was a clip of her and 50 Cent. She's like, "You gonna pay my bills? You gonna pay my rent?" I was like, "This chick here, man."
I'm hollering, yo. But yeah, I don't understand why would they bring. They honestly they should have just done this. They should have been like, Renee, look, we know we fucked up, but he do the show. I would have did that, man. I would have did that, bro. I just don't need Tiffany Haddish on the show because she's not a WWE
Tiffany
fan
Haddish
that I know of.
she's gonna crack a joke that's largely for black people, and it's gonna be more so a white audience there, and they're gonna be like, huh.
And you know, matter of fact, that you know what, if Bianca wins, then Bianca and Tiffany Haddish will be on the same exact platform with each other.
I could see them doing some kind of segment. She be, they ready? You ready? They ready?
Same thing with Big E, probably. Most likely with Big E too, perhaps. But I don't think Big E really goes out like that in talking to these celebrities that I know of, probably besides Wale, the guy that lip song.
I feel like I think we're gonna have a couple different cool interests too.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, like what if John Cena came out as Peacemaker, bro? That would have been kind of tough. I'm just saying.
Tidy whities and a toilet bowl.
Okay, not that
a toilet bowl on this dude head. No. All right, well, let's go ahead and move into the main event. Of course, we can move into Roman Reigns versus John Cena.
The Universal Championship is on the line as the head of the table, the tribal chief. You're acknowledging, reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion. Why am I saying it like Michael Cole, bro?
All right. I want to ask you this before we get into it. How do you feel about Paul Heyman literally being the door holder for Roman Reigns?
He's still good. I think he should have more mic time, though.
I think that's what WWE is to capitalize on.
He's perfect, honestly, because he knows how to work that spot.
But I think the reason why they probably do not have Paul Heyman on there is because they know Brock is going to come back. Brock Lesnar cannot talk on the mic.
They don't have him on there?
They don't want Paul Heyman to talk as much because they want Roman to get as much experience as he can from Paul Heyman, because they know that once Brock comes back, Paul Heyman has to go back with Brock.
Not necessarily. Brock was back in 2012 and he didn't have Paul Heyman.
That was 2012. We're talking about 2021.
He was just as fine. In fact, he might have been a little bit better. I mean, honestly, he came off a little bit more raw to me in 2012 than he did now. Than he does now.
It's hard to really to say something about the company, because it's like they advertise one thing and you get a whole bunch of pancakes.
Well, man, lineup subject to change, bro. Lineup subject to change.
Just stop. No, we don't. Like I'm telling you this right now. When I seen Finn Balor come out for Roman Reigns, I was like, I'm not watching SummerSlam because it pissed me off. All the rumors of Cena coming back just to say, "Oh, haha, we got you."
That was just that was a swervy, bro. They wouldn't bring John Cena back for no reason. Like that wouldn't make any sense.
It's WWE, bro. John Cena, he'll do what he want to do. He get that check and get a
John Cena's your big draw, dude. John Cena's your big draw.
And that's what I'm saying. Why would they advertise him to come back? But then I'm just saying, like, I thought that we really were going to get Finn versus Roman. And I was like, why are we getting this match? But I'm happy that they did the stupid segment that they did. But I'm not happy because it was stupid. But
yeah, it was awfully pointless. And I think, honestly, the build to this match has been garbage.
Oh, most definitely. The promo that they cut was chill with them mentioning the Forbidden Door guy, John Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose, and also another Forbidden Door guy, CM Punk, Phil Brooks, the headache guy.
The headache guy. This guy.
The headache guy. I don't get it, bro. It's fine, but you know what? I'm happy that Vince let Cena and Roman cut their own promos and not have anything scripted. I'm happy.
I think he told them to go out there and kind of just do whatever. Sell the match, kid.
Right. But you know, I think that Paul Heyman writes Roman's promos now. I feel like that he should, but
he has a hand in it. He probably I don't know. I knew they were gonna wear that missionary joke out. As soon as he said it, I'm like, yep, he's gonna say it again. And what did he do the next week?
I don't even know why they brought it up.
Could be edgy.
But it's like, why not move to PG-14? There's a lot of people out here been cussing lately.
Sponsors, bro. Sponsors.
Oh, let me tell you this. Smackdown is exclusively sponsored by Progressive. Just the other day on AEW, they sponsored by State Farm. Why the hell doesn't State Farm sponsor Raw? Doesn't that make sense to you or something like that? I mean, it's Raw. I mean, come on now. I feel like that's what should have happened because it's red on blue. I don't know what they did and how the hell did State Farm go to AEW? I don't know, bro. Are
you saying that State Farm should sponsor Raw because the colors are red?
Hell yeah, Progressive is promoting blue.
This dude, bro. Oh my god.
So what? But come on now, like
only CJ, bro. Only CJ. Oh. Oh
yeah,
my!
Man, I think that I don't even know who to expect to win. I honestly think that they're going to have Cena win. But another thing that I can see happening this Friday, because today is Thursday. I think that WWE is either going to do this since Biggie lost his Money in the Bank contract to broke Corbin. I feel like this is a perfect time for Finn Balor to step in again and make it a triple threat match at SummerSlam. I feel like that they can do that. I feel like that's what they may do because at this point, for them to do Baron Corbin versus Finn Balor at SummerSlam, I can't see it happening anymore because it's like they're throwing him. It's like creative is like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna make you broke, but now you know what, we're gonna give you these opportunities with Kevin Owens. He's a whole nother top. I'm tired of Kevin Owens too, and they're booking him. He fights Sami Zayn every freaking day now at every pay-per-view. That is stupid. Anyway, but back to Baron Corbin. They got him. I'm broke. I'm feuding with Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm finna get the WWE Championship belt. I'm finna fight Finn Balor. Now I'm a briefcase holder. Now I'm finna cash in at SummerSlam. What is going on here? I don't understand it. And that's why I say I feel like it's a triple threat match gonna come. But I just can't. I don't know. It's I don't know.
I think if Finn doesn't do anything at SummerSlam, they're obviously building for Finn versus Cena.
But we haven't had any promotions for that so far. And I
yes, we have. Because Finn was like, I think it was the week he had to face Baron Corbin. He was like, as soon as I'm done with Baron Corbin, I'm coming after John Cena.
Oh, okay.
Like, because it makes so much sense. I was like, let's go, because it makes so much sense. And then you'll get heel Balor then, and he'll go back to the Raw heel version of the Prince that we got in NXT.
So how would you like to see it? Do you want to see Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin at SummerSlam, or do you want to see Baron? Do you want to see?
Got the match.
Oh, they confirmed it?
No, we already got Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin on SmackDown this past week.
So we got Balor coming back, but we don't have him on SummerSlam. But we got Eva Marie SummerSlam.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And Shinsuke Nakamura just won the title. Yeah, it's messy.
Shinsuke is not even on the card.
There you go.
Okay,
now they'll probably do an impromptu matchup. They'll probably do an impromptu matchup and have doggone Shinsuke at the kickoff.
Yeah, I hope they do that because I mean Shinsuke needs to be on the card. Honestly,
I'm pretty sure they can put
Sheamus and Damian Priest.
They'll probably announce Shinsuke and Apollo one more time. You know. But yeah,
I don't understand what they've been doing with Apollo Crews either. It don't make sense. But let's go back on topic. Roman versus Cena.
At least he has a character. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say for that match, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Cena, and the reason why is because he already lost towards Roman. I feel like this is Cena's time to 17 time. They already trying to erase everything from Ric Flair already. As you've seen, Charlotte, she brought up her dad on the show, and she immediately ooped. I feel like they're going to try to erase Ric Flair's history with WWE. So I think Cena's going to win 17 times.
What did Ric Flair do that was so bad?
He just wanted to leave because they was booking Nikki Trash versus Charlotte Flair. And Nikki won against Charlotte from a freaking crossbody. A crossbody.
So that caused Ric Flair to leave?
Come on, it's Charlotte Flair. The 11 time or how I don't even know how many times. I thought she was 14 times.
Ric Flair cares, bro.
Look it up, bro. It was all over. He left because they booked Charlotte wrong. He sent Vince McMahon a message that said, "Fix it or I quit."
Okay.
And what is Ric Flair else? What is he doing in WWE besides making sure his daughter is good? Nothing else. They don't care about Ric Flair. He's old. So I don't
care, dude. But okay.
I mean, you say he don't care. I agree with you. I think he shouldn't care about it at all because I mean he's done everything. She's doing what she's done. She's good, but it's Ric Flair, and that's what the reports are saying on everybody's podcasts and articles. Fix it or I quit, and he quit, and they let him go. They didn't wish him well. He didn't have a non-compete because he wasn't nothing to WWE besides some guy that was there signed to a contract for I don't know what reason. Just to show up on TV and be like, oh, my daughter, dear, I want her to become the next 16-time women's championship. You know, I want her to be a daddy's girl. You know? They don't care about that. Like, Vince, I probably look at Vince like, you did good by letting him go. I mean, what do you need the 70-year-old man there for anyway? If you want to go, let him go. You don't run this stuff over here. You can't tell me to book Charlotte how you want me to book her. It's my show. It's my company. That's what he did. He went up out of there. I did the same thing. Get your ass out the door, bro. The door's right there. The door. Point it right there, bro. You can go. That's that, but I'm gonna say Cena's probably gonna win so they can get rid of Ric Flair's 16-time thing and call it a day. I know Cena's gonna become a 17-time champ.
I know Cena's gonna be a 17-time champion, but I don't think it's happening at SummerSlam this year.
And what do you think is going to happen? When is Cena? Why would we want? Do you really want to see a third Cena match versus Roman Reigns?
I'm going Reigns. Now, here's what you can do. I'm going Reigns, but I'll tell you why I'm going Reigns. Like John said, they're relying on the old people, not old people, but the Goldberg old people. They're relying on the older names to sell shows and sell pay-per-views and whatnot, right?
Yep.
And to get a poperator. John, for the most part, now I've heard a couple stories, but we don't know how true they are. John cares about the future of the company. You keep the belt on Roman. John can suffer a loss and come back.
Yeah,
you keep the belt on Roman, and you continue to build for this Reigns versus Rock match. You have The Rock take the title off of Roman, and then that gets us John versus Rock Part 3, the tiebreaker match.
It's not going to happen, bro. It's not. 17. No, hell no. It's never. That's
a really big stretch, but you know,
no.
It's possible.
This is exactly what's going to happen. Roman's going to be Cena, and Roman has to stay on his high horse for The Rock to come back. Roman's going to then defeat The Rock and then we're done. We have to be done with his storyline. Who the hell else is he going to fight?
They just haven't done a good job of building anybody to come beat him.
Okay, only person that's going to come back and beat him is going to be Brock Lesnar. I'll just say that Brock Lesnar is the only person that's going to beat him.
And that's just dumb because Brock's naturally a heel.
Okay, Roman is a heel too. We can have two heels, and hell, that's what. And there goes the perfect thing right there. What I was saying earlier, when Brock comes back, where's Paul Heyman going to go? That is what they're going to do. And Roman's probably most definitely going to kick him to the curb.
Paul Heyman, man.
It's WWE. That's what I'm saying. They're going to do that no matter what. I mean, WWE knows this. If Brock comes back, Brock Lesnar needs a talk person. And Paul Heyman is going to be his talksman. Roman Reigns doesn't need nobody to talk for him because he's talking. We don't need Paul Heyman on the show because he's just holding the belt. But not saying that I don't want him to be there. He needs to talk, but I don't know. I just feel like that it's going to be Roman. Roman is going to come on top of Cena, most definitely. And then we're going to get finally the build up for The Rock versus Roman, where Roman defeats The Rock. Because if Rock beats Roman, then Rock will be losing money from Hollywood. And we all know that's not going to happen with his busy schedule.
How would The Rock losing to Roman Reigns take money out of Rock's Hollywood paycheck?
Because he's going to miss the day, miss his movies. You know how many Jungle movies this guy's in? Oh, this man has been in movies. He's been in hella Jungle movies. I have yet to watch one of them, honestly.
Yeah, I never even seen Jumanji.
I want
to go see Jungle Cruise.
That's why I said Jungle, because I
want to go see Jungle Cruise. I can't lie to you.
You see, they're going. What is that? The third or the fourth show where Jungle was in it, something like that.
I don't know. I know he was in that. I know he was in Rampage with the gorilla or the ape, whatever it was.
I seen it. And that was pretty chill, but I just don't want to see no more Jungle stuff from The Rock. I'm happy that Cena did something good and became a heel in Suicide Squad.
And F9, really F9.
And F9, yeah, F9 was really the take. And I wouldn't even consider him as being a heel or an enemy in the Suicide Squad because he came out in tighty whities, some very tight tights, and a toilet bowl on his head. So to me, he looked like Captain Underpants to me. So
they were more so the protagonists.
I don't know. I didn't Suicide Squad. I didn't have anything bad to say about it. It was a good movie. To me, but
yeah, it was a good movie. Like I said, I wasn't. Like I told you that one time, I wasn't expecting all that gore, but it was a good movie.
Yeah, it was pretty chill, but yeah. Anyway, guys, that's all we have today for Shoot to Have the podcast. Now, what we want to do is we want to end off our show with a dream match that we think will be chill. So I got one that I personally want to see. I actually got a few that I want to see, and it includes a guy that may be leaving WWE real soon. So you guys, you know who you want to see in a dream match?
No, you did say something about this, but I wasn't even thinking about it.
All right, I'm gonna tell you two of them. I want to see, if he stays, Adam Cole versus AJ Styles. I can see this match happening.
I think we already had that match happen before.
When?
But you think in the Indies? I think it happened in Ring of Honor.
Okay, well, I'm talking about in WWE. I don't care where it happens at, honestly. I want to see them two fight for actually the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, though. Okay, yeah, I want to see them.
They have the full match on their YouTube channel.
I'm gonna have to go look at that, but I want to see today's era Adam Cole versus AJ Styles for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. But I feel like it would be a golden match, honestly. I think another one that I really want to see. Not so much really want to see. I think what would be a good match is if it's Ricochet versus what is the guy's name? I want to say it's two. I want to do maybe John Morrison because parkour versus whatever his moves are, but I don't think that bodybuilding. We
already did that match, bro, a million times.
Wait. I want NXT Ricochet. I'm sorry. NXT Ricochet versus Johnny Hennigan. Or sorry, Johnny Drip Drip, I should say. I feel like those two matches would be a good attraction. But I really think Adam Cole versus AJ Styles would be good. And I really do want to see another AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura when Shinsuke actually wins the main belt. because we got screwed when we seen that match when Shinsuke did not win the WWE Championship belt from AJ Styles, which was stupid. Shinsuke deserves better than WWE right now. That belt that he has, I'm sorry, I don't even have a belt. The crown that he has on his head and the belt, yeah, he did win that belt. You don't need that. It's nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
Nothing.
I
Bring back Cody Rhodes belt.
I don't have to see Shinsuke versus AJ anymore. They really ruined it for me, honestly. Everybody was hyped because of their match at Wrestle Kingdom, which that's still one of my favorite matches. And then you get to WrestleMania 34, and it's like, that was a bad show. I think that show Wiley was very bad. If you ask me, I really hated that show.
Yeah. So you got
aesthetically it was a nice show, but just like the graphics and stuff, but like the matches, especially that main event, like Reigns and Lesnar, that fell hard on its face.
I want to end it off like this, then.
You didn't even let me pick my dream match, bro.
I thought you said you didn't know. Go ahead, come on, enlighten me.
Yeah, think of one. It could be anybody, or is it like somebody who retired? Something like
anybody, yeah, anybody that's WWE based. Yeah. Anybody.
Okay, I'm going, and this was really a different one. I'm going Steve Austin versus Randy Orton. Not because of the snakes. Not because of the snakes. Just that's just a match nobody would really think about, bro.
Right, you're right. I would never would have thought about
those that. Those are two completely different styles of pro wrestling.
You're right about that. Orton to get his ass whooped. back in Stone Cold Steve Austin day, bro, during his prime, Orton to get his ass stunned like a bug, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to see this non-WWE related, but it is. How do you feel about AEW using the RKO in their matches? Like Sammy Garcia, he uses the RKO or whatever they call it in AEW. How do you feel about that stuff?
Sammy Guevara?
Yeah, Guevara. What do I call him? Garcia?
Yeah.
That's because I'm thinking about Daniel Garcia, bro. Danny Garcia and stuff. But how do you feel about him using the RKO?
I mean, I don't really like it, but I just kind of just have to let it go. I just kind of have to let it pass by. It looks okay, but obviously Randy Orton's is better. Randy Orton, nobody does it better than Randy Orton. So
knockoff diamond cutter.
The jumping cut is what it's called.
Look, as AJ Styles called it, a knockoff diamond cutter. All right, so I said AJ Styles versus Adam Cole, NXT Adam Cole, I shall say, because I don't know what WWE version Raw. And he says Stone Cold versus Orton. That is a match from hell. I would never in my life ever expect to hear somebody ever say, I want to see bald Stone Cold Steven go against the Viper Randy Orton. I've never, that probably would be a good match, man. Match in hell.
Who knows, man?
I can really use a repeat, bro. Stone Cold versus The Rock in my era.
It wouldn't work in his era. It wouldn't work.
That's because he can't be on boots and asses. Sit your candy ass. You can't do it no more.
I mean, Rock came in with boost asses in the PG era, but I'm just saying that couldn't work.
Yeah.
But that's it for all our predictions for SummerSlam. SummerSlam airs this Saturday on Peacock, the trash streaming service. I didn't even renew this month because I knew we were going to the movies.
I paid $4.99 for mine. So.
That's the Sunday, and then this is Thursday's airing. So tomorrow, which is Friday, which will technically be yesterday when this video goes up. AEW, I'm already betting CM Punk shows up. There's too much going on for him not to show up. This guy doesn't think CM Punk is coming, but CM Punk is coming.
$100, bro. It don't make sense. But we'll be live tomorrow for sure after AEW Rampage to see
and WWE Friday Night Smackdown.
Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and do Smackdown.
You're so worried about us getting copyright claim with me wearing a Lakers shirt. So yeah.
It's fine. And the little thing I'm gonna do at NBA, at Nike, at Lakers, at LeBron James. This is his team. Oh my god. But yeah, man. So yeah, like I said, today's Thursday. We're gonna upload this video Saturday morning. No, matter of fact, what you think? Saturday morning? You want to do this earlier than that?
If we can get it up Friday, we can get it up Friday.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. We're gonna do it tomorrow for sure. We're gonna get this video uploaded tomorrow, and then we're actually gonna be live Friday night after I almost called it APMG. I don't even know what I'm talking about. AEW Rampage. AEW Rampage. So we're gonna do the super review of SummerSlam. I'm done talking, bro. I swear I'm done. You can go ahead and take up Smackdown.
Yeah. So just to clarify, Friday we're doing the AEW and SmackDown review. Saturday, are we even going live Saturday? Saturday we'll be in the cinema watching it. So Sunday we'll do our SummerSlam review, and Sunday morning we'll do our SummerSlam review, and we'll do our weekend wrap up, and then we'll be back here. What do you want to do? Wednesday?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Wednesday because I mean. We're still in
the process of figuring out a schedule for you guys. So you all.
Oh wait, no. Matter of fact, we're gonna be back Monday most likely. I don't think we're probably gonna stream during Raw. I don't want to do it one. So because Sunday is NXT's pay per view. This is gonna be the last pay per view for NXT. So we're gonna go ahead and.
It might be. It's gonna be the last good one.
It is because that's a whole other topic, man.
NXT ain't even been good. So.
You said what?
NXT hasn't even really been good.
Boy, I thought you said it has been good. I'm like, boy, get out of here.
No.
But all right, man. Next time, appreciate everybody for tuning in to Shoot to Have the podcast. Like I said, my name is CJ Brand, and that's.
I'm Noah J. That's CJ, and make sure you guys follow us. Links are going to be in the description, and you can see, here on the graphic. So make sure you guys hit that like button, put your comments down below, share, and subscribe. And we are out. Peace.